Next, we're going to talk gear hacks. Things you can do and things you can wear on your body before you even get out the door that'll help you out in an emergency or survival situation. The first thing is the survival bracelet. This particular survival bracelet is made by a company called Wazoo. They make cool gear to save your wazoo, like the slogan. But anyway, this particular thing you put on your wrist, you can wear it, and it gives you 16 feet of extra parachute cord that you're carrying with you. It's got a compass, it's got a whistle, it's got a surgical tubing, so if you have to do a tourniquet or make a slingshot, fish hooks, a 1 liter water bottle, a fire starter, and so much more. This is an amazing thing and a piece of kit you can just wear on your wrist, and while you're out there surviving, you'll have it, and it can save your wazoo. The next time we're going to talk about is belts. Now, Wazoo works with a company called Preppenstein Design, and they make a survival belt. It gives you an extra 120 feet of paracord, some jute twine, some snare wire, and like 40 survival items in it. So going out the door, there you go. Another 120 feet of paracord, and you put the bracelet on, 136 feet of paracord. Just going out the door, wear it on your body, 2 survival kits, ready to go. I like to go back to my special ops time and wear these rigger belts. Now look at that buckle, super strong. It's got nice Velcro on it, so it cinches down. And when you wear this, I use this as my belt to carry my knife on. It's my knife belt. Now the great thing I like about this belt is if I'm survival navigating, I got to get down a cliff or get out a window or something, I can take this old snap link, cinch it on here, get the belt on there real good, close the gate, snap link in. It's not a Swiss seat, but you know, this will do the trick to get you out in a survival pinch. That's why I really like that. Now, the next item we're going to talk about is your boots and how you can really trick those things out with this nice survival hack. And the thing is, you put paracord on there. Now, normal boot laces, they're about 7 feet long. And what I've done is I've added an extra 8 feet of cordage so I can tie my boots up and cut them right here and have 8 feet of extra paracord with me. So there you go. Before you even step out the door, that's an additional 16 feet of paracord sitting right there on your feet, 8 feet between each boot. Now that's really cool. Now let me show you how to lace them up. Before you lace your boots up with paracord, there's one thing you have to pay particular attention to before you even get started, and that's the very ends of the lace. And what you can see there is I've taken a lighter and I've burned the ends of those so that they're very, very pointy and just right. Now these things will heat up on you, they will mushroom out, so you have to maybe take a stick or something and just kind of twist the end so it's nice and pointy, so it goes nice and easy through the little eyelets of your boots. Now let's get to lacing. Now as you can see what I've done here, as I lace the boots up as normal, I've got 3 speedy hooks here. And what I've done is I've taken the extra cordage and wrapped it around my boot. Now, what'd you think this was for? A finger hole to pull your boot on? No. It's to keep your paracord down so it doesn't pop up over the top of this and cut into your leg. And that's how you lace these boots up, nice and ready to go with paracord stepping out the door. And lastly, what'd you think I was going to do with my extra boot laces? That's right. I'm putting them in my pack to use it as extra cordage. Another survival gear tip is taking your pack, whatever you have, a rucksack, backpack, day pack, and keeping the contents inside it dry. Now, people can go out and spend a lot of money on these dry bags and all this other stuff. I'm going to give you a little tip here and show you a little trick that's very cheap to do, but it also, in a survival situation, will give you some items you can use later on. What you want to do is get your pack. And if you want to keep the contents of your bag nice and dry, what you do, get you a couple of good old-fashioned cheap trash bags. In this particular case, I've got a couple leaf bags. They're a little bit more durable, heavy duty. I definitely don't want anything to get inside there. So these things will keep it nice and extra protected because they're a lot tougher. So I'll put the first one in there, nice and good. Roll it over the pack. Get my second bag. Open it up. Stuff her inside that one. Now I've got 2 rolled out nice and neat. Now I just take my gear, whatever I'm going to put inside there. I've got a tarp, I've got some extra clothing, anything else I'm going to put in this pack, it's ready to go. Now all I do is close up that bag nice and tight. The next thing you want to do after you've stuffed everything into your trash bags, which is going to keep it waterproof, is get all the air out of it. Then you gooseneck it, which simply means just twisting it off on itself. And just twist it back down on itself. Now, zip your bag up. Now there you go. Everything's inside your pack now. It's protected. It's waterproof. Now you got 2 more resources in there in those trash bags if you get in an emergency or survival situation for your disposal and use to help you get out alive. Another survival trick I like is when you're out there, you may need to write a note, let someone know where you went, draw a big arrow. So I like to take writing utensils like this pencil. I've wrapped OD green duct tape around that pencil and this marker. And I've wrapped silver duct tape around that. Now what I have is not 1, but 2 ways to write a message or a note. Pencils work great in rain. Markers, you know, you can write really permanent with them. Nice big bold letters. And extra tape if I need it in a survival situation. Another survival hack is taking the gear you have and making it more recognizable when you're out in the wilderness. This throwing stick is just that, a stick. So if it's on the ground, it's going to be hard to find after you've thrown it. Like this fire starter, a very important item out there. It's a magnesium fire starter, and yeah, it's silver here, but when you throw that on the ground, it's got a green handle. It's going to be hard to find it. So here's a few ways that you can make some of this stuff a lot easier to identify when you're out there. 1, tie some bright orange or yellow or really bright colored parachute cord to the item. That way you have it, and for this case I could take this lanyard, wear it around my neck. If I put it down, that orange is going to stick out like a sore thumb. If I hang it in the tree and camp, oh, there it is, especially at night. So bright colored paracord, a really good way to identify things. Orange spray paint. I like orange because when you're out in the wilderness, if you happen to wander into a hunting area, orange is a clear signal of, hey, alert, alert, alert. Easy to see, especially this neon bright orange. So what I like to do is I have my green handle here. It will be green no more. And this orange paint isn't hurting this item, its use, in any way, shape, or form. All I'm doing is taking the handle and painting it a nice, bright orange. So you'll be able to see that. You drop it on the ground now. Went from green, camouflage on the earth, can't see it, lose it at night for sure, to this nice, bright orange, even a signal device, right? Another thing I like to use is duct tape, especially bright colored duct tape. Silver's okay, but I like this bright yellow stuff. It shines really well. They make this nice orange duct tape, and that is that company, UST I told you about. They make a lot of great products, so you can keep that in your kit. So not only do you have duct tape, but you have a surefire way to go ahead and mark your gear so that you can find things. These are even great for, like, if you have to mark your trail and you want to figure out, hey, where did I go? Where was it I was at last? You can wrap this around a tree branch. It could swing in the air like a little streamer, and you'd be good to go. But I'm going to take this, wrap it around my throwing stick here at the very end, where it's really not going to make any difference whether this thing operates or not. You might want to put a couple strips of this on there. But now I've got that nice yellow duct tape on there, and now if I throw this and it goes into the woods, I've got a better chance of retrieving something that I fire hardened and crafted and put a lot of work into this weapon, and it's been proven. There you go, 3 survival tricks to trick out your gear so that when you're out in the wilderness and it falls to the ground, you have a better chance of finding it, or if it's at nighttime. Another really cool piece of kit that's out there is called the tag, the tactical arrow grouping. It's like a little dog tag. So if you wear dog tags, you can fit this right around your neck or put a string through it, put it in your kit. But it's really cool. It has about 6 uses. As you can see right there, it's got an arrowhead, spinners, hooks, fletching, a little flat tip screwdriver right there on the end. Pretty cool little gadget with 6 uses. Package comes with instructions on the back, talks all about it. So if you're in the cool little smart gear that doesn't weigh a whole lot to enhance your food getting situation, survival situation, the tag. Pretty cool.